Hi, I'm Nick Galloway with Galloway. Thank you very much for visiting. Today we're going to talk about the lending process. And all the time I'm out in the field talking to friends, prospects, networking, and people are under this misconception that banks aren't lending and it's near impossible to get a loan these days. Well, I'll tell you what, a few years ago they tightened up the strings, before you can just basically tell them what you made and this is how much I have in my bank, and they said, great, slapped you a high five and wrote a loan. Well, today, obviously, that's not the case. However, with that being said, if the things that you're actually telling your lender and writing down on paper, if you can prove it, you're going to be able to qualify for a loan most of the time, no problem, no questions asked. So what are some of those things that they're looking for? Obviously, they're going to want to know what your income is, that you have a job, and that you have a steady job, right? You didn't put in your 2 weeks, right? You're still employed, things are going well. They're going to want to know that you have a job, that you have an income. They're going to want to know what you have in your savings and your checking accounts as far as any cash, because typically you're going to have to bring some cash to the table on any transaction. They're also going to ask you for your W-2s, bank statements, things of that nature, just to show and prove that, hey, yes, I am making, whatever it is, $70,000 a year. And yes, I have been employed by this employer for 2 years. So at the end of the day, really what the banks and lenders have done is now they're making sure that they can prove what they're putting down on paper. Whereas before, unfortunately, some of the times, they were just taking people's word for it, writing it down, and there's no checks and balances. So with that being said, don't be afraid about the checks and balance system, because that's really all that there is now. Many people are approving for loans that thought that, heck, they'd never be able to approve. And what I recommend is this: if you're not sure and you want to see, just go and do a pre-approval. See what you can actually pre-approve for. Don't not do it because you think you're not going to get approved. Go through the process, see what you can get approved for, and then at least you know where you stand and you know what you have to do. So, thank you very much for visiting. Again, I'm Nick Galloway with Galloway. Look forward to talking to you soon.